Wait, let me. Wait. He said let's do it over.
Okay.
Wait. Let me just yawn and get this out of the way. Okay.
Good evening, I'm Tosin Kehinde, introducing Dr. Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York City.
Yeah. New York City is so great that the British Royal this week stopped by. They came, yeah. And we made them man on man. Prince to prince. Queen to queen.
Yes.
Empire to empire.
Yes.
Mistress to mistress.
Yes.
The British Royals, they came and they made the American Royal.
Yes.
Prince William and Princess Kate came to America this week to see how the runaway prodigal colony is doing. Their first port of call was the greatest city in the world, New York City.
Yes.
Yes. While in the city, they hung out with King GEJ and Queen Beyonce. They went to the Barclays Center to watch the NBA basketball game between the Nets and the Cavalier Cleveland. Yes. The future king of England was caught sneaking a peek at a Nets cheerleader. Look at that. I hope you are thinking what I'm thinking. Yeah? She's prettier than his father's mistress, Camilla. Now, the highlight of the day was when Prince William met even a bigger king of America, King James. Oh yeah. Look at that. Eh? Because it's been a long time that King James left the motherland. He forgot the protocol that you don't touch the royal family. He was holding Kate, and Kate did not know what to do. She was just smiling. She's lucky because if he were that she wasn't pregnant, King James would have done what he used to do when he was in Africa. Watch.
You don't know yourself. You romance girl, you don't sleep with
Well, now settle this thing.
Okay, now romance. Now you want me to pay for. When you eat indomie and egg.
Which indomie?
Now romance.
Your money for your indomie go see for that. I don't pay you. Okay.
This is democracy. This is democracy. So for a moment last week, America was tense. Everybody held their breath. No. It wasn't because of that. It wasn't because of the CIA torture report. No. It was that brief moment when Obama was sick and was taken to the hospital to be checked out. Doctors said that he was suffering from acid reflux. For those who do not know, that is called when the content of your stomach flows into your esophagus. Yeah, it's the same system that brings words out of the mouth of Doinokube. Yeah, Doinokube. That's acid reflux. Yeah, comes from his... Even from the back. Anyway. So, there was great fear that if what was wrong with Obama was something big, that Vice President Joe Biden may get to run the country. Joe Biden running America. People were scared.
The gap master.
Now, Joe Biden, when he heard that Obama was sick in the hospital, this is his reaction. Now, moments like this, Obama's illness, is not one of those moments that TB Joshua people could miss. Immediately, it was on CNN, followers of the man of God. These are the same people who said they don't watch this show anymore. They started sending me videos where TB Joshua predicted that Obama will fall ill. Now, TB Joshua made this video on August 31st, 2014. Watch.
President Obama, pray for him. Write it down and mark it. You know, I'm not talking of myself, I'm talking of God. Pray for your President Obama for health.
I know. He said, never mind that Obama was not rushed to the hospital. He wasn't rushed to any hospital. But TB Joshua insisted that he saw this coming. I foresaw this.
I foresaw.
Watch him again.
He will be rushed to the hospital. They should be careful of the kind of treatment operation they will do. It's a mind, it's only need rest and a normal sickness. But scientists, they want to do everything. They should be careful.
Did you hear where he warned Obama not to allow APC doctor to treat him? That one is funny. That one is funny. Now, forget about all these people. The big news this week was that Nigerians now know who will battle it out with President Goodluck Jonathan on February 14th next year. Yes. The opposition APC, they have picked their presidential candidate. Yes. After many, many weeks of debates and media interviews, the APC picked the battle-tested retired General Muhammadu Buhari as its presidential candidate. Yes.
GMB.
It did not come easy to General Buhari. No. He had to fight off competitors that included the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Governor Rochas Okorocha of Imo State, publisher Sam Nda Isaiah, and Governor of Kano State, Governor Kwankwaso.
Yes, Rabiu.
Yeah, it was wonderful. At one point in the contest, there was fear that Atiku was on track to buy up the delegates. Report had it that he was sharing dollars everywhere to delegates. Guess what? Guess what Buhari did? He wrote a letter to the delegates. In the letter, he said to them, I don't have dollars to give you, but I will give my all to Nigeria. Yeah. I understood that the delegates, they spent a few minutes, to 2 minutes, thinking about it. Should we save Buhari's letter for our children or should we save Atiku's money? They wasted no time in choosing Atiku's money. They chose Atiku's money. That was when the governors who were supporting Buhari moved in with their own dollar bills.
Yes.
It became dollar for dollar fight. Watch. You think in America, buddy? This that was Nigeria. Now you are talking, the delegates said. They added, sometimes you need a wrong incentive to do the right thing.
Yes.
Go figure. Go figure. Now, in a speech appealing to the delegates to vote for him, Buhari said, watch.
You cannot trust the corrupt to end corruption. You cannot trust the selfish and self-interested to rule in the best interests of the people. You cannot trust those who believe hope is a tool of government rather than a human right to plant the need of belief.
Yeah, he said, you cannot trust the corrupt to fight corruption. He said, this is not a time for continuity. This is a time to rescue Nigeria.
Yes. True.
As he was saying that, I kept my eyes focused on Atiku. I don't know why I was doing such a stupid thing like that. I wonder, why was I doing such a stupid thing? I don't know. Anyway, I also kept my eye on Aso Rock too. They were all watching. Right there. They were watching. Yeah, the president, everybody. Even though the presidency said that Jonathan will defeat Buhari and Atiku put together, they were watching the APC primary as if it was a World Cup final match. Now, by looking at the way, what they were drinking in Aso Rock, you could see where the votes count was going. You could see who was leading. For instance, when Atiku's name was called again and again, Aso Rock observers, they poured glasses of champagne for themselves. But when Buhari's name was called again and again, they started drinking Ogogoro. Now, one of the greatest moments in the votes count was when the publisher of Leadership newspaper, Sam Nde Isaiah, got a vote. Yes. People in the hall clapped. All the while, as the count was going on and nothing was coming to his own basket, the man was asking himself, maybe I should have started as a local government chairman. Did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? Now, by the time the counts were done, Mr. Nde Isaiah had checked out of the hotel. He went home. Who will blame him? He invested 27 million naira only to get 10 votes.
Wow.
Wow. He got a call from the wife. The wife called him and said, honey, we need to talk. By the way, President Jonathan also won a nail-biting PDP presidential primary. Yeah, he defeated 5 other presidents within Aso Rock to emerge as the winner. Yeah. In his normal habits, he vowed that in his speech that he will not run again for the 3rd term in 2019. He said, even if the PDP governors, they want me to do that, I'm not going to do it. Which brings us to Obasanjo's book. Oh, yeah. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo wrote another book. This one, he called it My Watch.
My watch.
Not his clock, my watch. not his clock, watch. And it's 3 books in one case. Now, in the book, Obasanjo described what happened under his watch. And even things that he overheard his concubines say in the bedroom. And the other things that talks were talking about in motor parks. He covered everything. For instance, the former president said that at some point under President Jonathan, there were 5 presidents in Nigeria. 5 presidents. President Patience Jonathan, President Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, baby. President Desiani Alison Madeke, President Stella Odua, and the figurehead, President Goodluck Jonathan. I'm not making it up. He said that President Goodluck Jonathan was the weakest of the presidents.
Oh my God.
In his exact words, Obasanjo said that amongst the 5 presidents, Jonathan was the one who was wearing shimi. You know what they call shimi? That in women wear to cover their underwear. Now, I don't know about you, but those women, being presidents, all I know is that the money they spend, the government is spending on them every year. It's enough to build a power plant for Nigeria.
Yes, that's true.
Those 4 women, the money we spend on them. Anyway, Obasanjo also wrote that the late President Umaru Yar'Adua wanted Nuhu Ribadu to marry his daughter.
The FCC king.
When Ribadu refused, Obasanjo wrote, trouble started. I said, this Obasanjo self, If that is the case, what caused the trouble between you, Obasanjo, and your son's wife? I mean, was it the same situation? Was it the same situation? What caused the trouble? Is it because, okay, your son said, Daddy, we have to do DNA to know whose baby this is. Is that the reason? I mean, I've been searching through the book for answers to that question, but I've not found it. Oops. Did I just reveal that I have the book? My bad. No. I don't have the book. I only have the ebook. The ebook. If you have the book, you are in trouble. Anybody, if you have the book, an Abuja court has asked the DSS, I don't know who they are, but they're secret police, to seize the book. Anywhere they find it, they seize it. Yeah, the court said that Obasanjo was guilty of contempt of court when he launched the book after the court had warned him not to do such a thing.
Wow.
Now, imagine Obasanjo. He could go to jail again, for disobeying the court.
Really?
Wouldn't that be something?
Yes.
My only fear is that Obasanjo going to prison is he may come out and become president again. He may come out and become president again. So we don't want that. Now, this week, all across Nigeria, other primary elections took place. For governors, for senators, for members of the House of Rep.
Yes.
Yeah, everywhere there were elections. Despite its imperfections, democracy is sweet.
Yes.
I had fun watching naked politicians trying to put their hands in their pockets. One great shock at the primaries was the former Minister of Information, Mr. Labran Maku.
Maku.
The man lost in the governorship candidates of Nasarawa State, PDP primary.
Money don't miss
He
road.
lost.
Money don't miss road.
The big mouth ran into trouble. Immediately he left Abuja and landed in his own state.
Oh, wow.
Trouble started when he discovered that there were no microphone in his state. No microphone. For 3 weeks, nobody could hear his voice. Nobody knew where he was. Now, let's check with the governor of Nasarawa State and see his reaction to Maku's loss. Watch.
Shocky, everybody shocky, every person shocky, everybody shocky, and I'm looking for that shorty.
The one is still dancing. But let me tell you, Mr. Governor, don't celebrate too much. Don't. Okay, I had it from an authoritative source that Maku is in line to become the next Governor General of Ombase Court. Yes. So don't write him off. Now, another prominent politician who ran and lost is Honorable Patrick Obahiabon. Yes. Yeah, he lost in the Senate primary in Edo State. I was told that it has something to do with him wearing big pants with no money in his pockets. You don't wear big pants and no money in your pockets. Not in Nigeria. Now, watch his reaction to the loss.
They have just transformed themselves into a political Gorgon Medusa. And this must be poo-pooed by all compos mentis homo sapiens.
He said poo-pooed. That he poo-pooed this time. Nobody he poo-pooed. Now, after watching what happened at these primaries, some Nigerians will tomorrow come and tell me that God put these politicians in power. No, it is not God. They were put there by talks, by dollars and sins. Nonsense. Now, in economic news, Nigeria's external reserves have fallen again.
Wow.
This time, it fell by 19.5% to 35.8 billion naira.
Wow.
This is what I think. I think we should change the name very soon because the money is depleting. Very soon, we have to change the name from external reserve to Nigeria's pocket money. That's what they will call the account. Because when there's no money anymore, it will be just Nigeria's pocket money. Meanwhile, Mrs. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Ngo baby, yeah, she said last week that she should not be blamed for the devaluation of the naira. My question is this, Ngo baby, who should be blamed? Is it that witch from the World Bank? What's his name again? Ihejirika. Now, this is the section we call Secrets of Pictures. Yes. This is the segment we call Secrets of
Pictures.
Yes. It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Yes. In this picture you are looking at is former President Olusegun Obasanjo giving Obi Ezekwesili a peck on the cheek. At his book launch. Yeah. I know. I tried to do that for Tomato Jaws, and I got a slap. Now, as soon as that picture came out, social media went wild.
Wow.
People immediately ran into the gutter and down to the toilet and jump out from the cesspool everywhere.
Wow.
They were all yelling, no wonder they have not brought back our girls. No, I'm like, what? Obi Ezekwesili had to come out and say that she is not Obasanjo's concubine. Now, I have a question. How does one get a concubine? Do you guys know?
I don't.
When does a man get the right to have a concubine? Oh, how come I have no concubine? Anyway. So I trust Obi, my sister Obi. She is a decent one, of integrity. But my Biafran viewers, they said that Obasanjo did that just to make sure that Buhari will not pick Obi as a vice president. That was Obasanjo's plan. That was it, All I know is this. Obasanjo is such a sly man that you don't find him coveting his concubines in public. When Obasanjo is seen in public displaying affection, like this one, and this one, and this one, you see that? It's only when he's hunting, not when he has captured. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
He's still in the hunt. That's when you see him. He's still hunting. So now, our second picture is that of 5 PDP governors bowing down before Obasanjo. Yeah, they went to Obasanjo, they were begging him to stop criticizing Jonathan. They also wanted him to postpone launching his book until after the election. Now, these people say, you want Obasanjo to change his mind, and you did not bring a woman along. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? People don't think well. Anyway, here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Focus on national issues, not my impeachment, says Jonathan. My man, the president, your impeachment is a national issue.
Yes. Yes.
It is a national issue. Or is it you think it's just about money? It's a national issue. Nigeria winning corruption war under Jonathan, says the presidency. Now. It's the same thing as saying Okupe saying that I'm winning the obesity war. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I have stopped womanizing, says Atiku Abubakar. Wait. That one is a danger signal. We should be afraid. The man might be planning to join Al-Qaeda. There's no other reason why you should stop drinking, smoking, and stop womanizing. Unless you're joining Al-Qaeda.
After 5 wives.
And 30 children. Jonathan is the most tolerant president ever, says Doyin Okupe.
Hey. Wow.
Now, it goes without saying that a man who has patience, he must be able to tolerate people. You can't.
Amen to that. Exactly.
Governor Obiano of Anambra State blasts Jonathan, calls him a complete failure.
Hey, try.
Now, there is only one explanation for this. The Alcohol Anonymous 12-step plan that this, my man, the governor, is on is failure. The man has relapsed. Otherwise, he can't say something like this.
Oh, my God.
Let's assume Jonathan is clueless. Is Okonjo-Iweala or Aganga clueless? Says Okupe. Did he say let's assume? Did he just... Are you joking?
That's an ambition.
Did he say let's assume? I thought we have passed that level. We know that. What is?
That's an admission.
This man, stop joking with us. Falling oil prices won't affect Nigerian economy, says President Jonathan. Now, this is new. I'm beginning to doubt if this man is clueless. I'm beginning to doubt it. I am fighting corruption better than my predecessors, says President Jonathan. No. By predecessors, he meant people like Mobutu Sese Seko, Ferdinand Marcos, Papa Doc. You have to understand the context. Yeah, Abacha, that's the context. 2015 election, my conditions to campaign for Jonathan, says Governor Sule Lamido. You know that governor? Yeah, he's giving conditions. Number one condition is that the EFCC must stop harassing his sons over small stealing. The boys, they stole some hundreds of millions. Why are they bothering them? My comments against Jonathan is not to castigate him, says Olusegun Obasanjo. Yeah, no, I understand that. The man continued. He said that he just wanted Jonathan to be able to answer this question. Who is your daddy? Who is your daddy? That's all. If 59 boys are killed by Boko Haram and you go to Kano to dance, you are not a leader, says Kolade. You know Kolade, the business man, the respected, Kolade, no, the respected businessman. He was talking to Jonathan. He said, that doesn't show you a leader. Now, remember, I said the same thing, and they called me a rascal. They can't call the man a rascal. Can they? No.
It's a talk.
PDP will recover stolen Kano from APC, says Sani Abacha's son.
That is not possible.
This guy has 446 billion naira of our money in his pocket. So he knows something about stolen money and how to recover it. Wow. He knows. Nigerian men scare me, says Kabirat Kafidipe. Me too. That is why I am only interested in Nigerian women. Nigerian men, they scare me too. I'm only interested. It's time for your
email.
It's time for your email. So do we have emails today?
Every day, doctor.
Okay, please, let's hear them.
Okay, our first email is from Daniel Kwanda. He writes, "Hello, Dr. Damages. I sent you a mail last month concerning what is happening in Mubi, one of the biggest cities in Adamawa, where my mother and same of my family's members were stuck in Mubi because of this so-called Boko Haram attack in Mubi town for the past 2 months. As I am writing you, my mother and families are in Yola at the capital. The problem now is that the northeast of Nigeria is not the Boko Haram. It's the dead bodies all over the streets of Mubi and other villages, because these bodies can cause an epidemic. So doctor, please help me talk to all this your so-called politician patients to do what is right. Thanks for reading my last mail. My regards to Sahara Reporter staff. May God bless you all. Amen."
Oh, thank you, my man. Thank you so much, Daniel. Now, Adamawa governor, what is stopping you from going to the street and picking up these dead bodies? Must the federal government do everything for you?
Of course.
Mr. Governor, you use part of that millions of naira you take from security votes and use it to help your people. Okay? All right, next.
Hey, our second email is from Ahmed Pandiga.
Ah, that's my friend.
Your friend?
Yeah, we used to eat suya a long time ago. Go ahead.
Pandiga?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, he said, "Hi, doctor. I just don't know how to start because of this excitement. When I read in the news that your best friend, Mr. Maku, has won primary election to become the governorship flag bearer of PDP, I jumped in jubilation and I was filled with happiness. In fact, some news had it that because of the votes he got, he will automatically be sworn in as Sahara governor. Being that he is your best friend, I decided to congratulate you and hope that when he appoints you as the Commissioner for Information, you will not forget me. Wow. Finally, please warn this mushroom newspaper media called Sahara Reporters to know what they are reporting. Imagine them saying Mr. Maku, the godfather, has failed the primaries. Job there.
I spoke to Maku just yesterday. So you know, he said I should tell people like you who have been making fun of him that the fall of man is not the end of his life. He said that those of you abroad, like you, that he may soon be Nigerian ambassador to the country where you live. That's how they do it. When you fell at home, they send you abroad. He's coming to the country near you. Just be careful. Next.
I don't know.
Imagine him as an ambassador to America. Next, go ahead.
That's your friend. Okay. Our third email is from Ali Riero in Kuala Lumpur.
That's in Malaysia. Yes. Yeah, we used to hang out there. Go ahead.
You and Ali. You was in Malaysia.
Oh, because I'm stuck in this practice.
Sure.
I told you next year we're going to travel. I'll show you my people.
Anyway,
my people love me. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Your people.
Yeah.
Dear Dr. D,
hey, see?
I am sorry to hear that you lost your Aisha to the one unknown allergy, probably. As it was a shock to you, so it came to me as a shock. Let me therefore use this opportunity to console you on the great loss. For now, I suggest you better run to Mama Udoka and apologize before you become womanless. I also noticed something in the last show when the announcement was made. Tomato just seems very happy about the unfortunate incident, despite the fact that you digitized her with a gadget for reading our emails. Anyway, I suggest to put your partnership with Tomato just under a microscope to know why she was so happy. Looking at the situation, you found yourself an expert in diagnosing others. Can you diagnose yourself? He said, how can you be healed? What is love, Seth? Anyway, patch up, sir. Keep up the good work. Cheers.
Aliu, thank you so much for your concern. I got a lot of emails. People were concerned about me. I'm still in my first stage of mourning. I'm grieving. You know, when I am done, I will address this issue. I will talk about it, but not yet. I'm still crying. If I start talking now, I might cry. About what she did. Don't worry. When this is done, I will address this issue. Next.
Aliu.
I don't want to cry today. Next.
So you're trying to stand in the way of my happiness.
Next.
Anyway, our fourth email is from Kunle in an undisclosed location. He writes, Doctor, you are a one-sided human being. Does it mean that only PDP that is corrupt in this country? I'm sure you have been paid by the APCs for your show. Rubbish.
Wait. Is it real email?
Look at it. Real.
Kunle, what's happened now? With the fight? I'm so sorry if you feel this way. I know how it feels. Are we fighting? I didn't know. We just talk about people who have responsibilities. It doesn't matter who they are. I'm so sorry, but I hope you keep watching and you see things will improve. One day the other side will be in power. You will see what I was talking about. We will talk the same thing about them. Next.
Okay, our 5th email is from Taiwo. She writes, "Hello, doctor. Why is it that these days you're not consistent with posting your videos and you don't really give a damn about keeping people waiting for too long? You used to have a lot of subscribers here in Saudi Arabia. Some are not even Nigerians, but these days, when I ask them in view of discussing about your latest episode, they keep telling me, in as much as they enjoy watching your show, inconsistency is making them lose interest. My husband never really liked watching any of your shows, but in recent months, he has become a big fan and kept asking me, when is your episode out? It's tiring and boring, and to be frank with you, you are one of the Nigerians I'm looking up to for leadership correlation between your show and your personality. How come you're acting like Jonathan? Please keep to a stable time with your show so you won't make your fans get tired of watching your episodes."
Oh, thank you so much, Taiwo. We have been receiving emails like this from different people complaining about our inconsistency, and we are very sorry. We're trying the best we can. We're trying the best. This production is not as big as you think. This I don't want to reveal the secrets until our 200 episode. I will tell you behind the scene. Behind the scene, we are doing the best we can. Sometimes you see Tomato Juice. She doesn't even have money to eat lunch. There's this is different from what you think. But anyway, we will reveal that. 200 episode, I will go behind the scene to show you guys. So bear with us. We're trying. If we can, we will bring it up on Friday. But sometimes we cannot. Even our editor, sometimes he does. Anyway, next.
Okay.
Gogoro is not the real stuff.
So what's the real stuff?
Prestige.
Anyway.
Tennessee Prestige. All right, next.
Our 6th email is from Pipi. He writes, "Dear Doc, I absolutely love your show. In fact, your show is so great that I am sure even President Jonathan watches each episode as they are released online. I know you are a great doctor, as evidenced by your degree from Johns Hopkins. But please,
you understand?
Start to treat people. If you keep diagnosing Nigeria and not treating them, you are part of the problem and not the solution." He said, "I love your stethoscope."
Mr. T, thank you so much for this email. Let me tell you, there is a secret why we don't treat people, and it will be revealed on our 200 episode. Keep watching. We are going to review everything.
Everything. Behind the scenes. Who's kissing who.
No, we don't go there. Next.
Okay, our final email is from Gidam Ahmed Mustafa in China.
Wow.
He writes, "Hi D.
You see, some people are so...
They've reduced you to
No. Maybe we used to hang out before. Let me hear him.
Okay. Yeah. He said, "Hi D. My week never completes without your show. My last week was almost a catastrophe. If not that Jet Li invited me to celebrate Thanksgiving with him. I was eager and couldn't wait for 2 weeks to come, especially when you mentioned there's going to be a patient in action on air. I would love to see how expert you are with your nurse, TTJ, meaning Tomato Juice. Actually, I agree with TTJ on what she said in your last episode, that we watch because she's there, and she's there because we watch. Despite the fact that you did Ojoro to her by staying in the same building, but having different routes. You should live in the poor side and TTJ in the rich side, because she's apparently the boss. Now we're talking.
This guy looks
like... You guys are really doing a great job. Keep it up, and may God bless you and Sahara TV.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you so much. You see, this is the central idea of what we do here. We are because you are. And you are because we are.
Yep.
So for the rest of the thing, it's all embellishment. So that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter @DrDamages. Here is my concern for today. It's taken from the book I Am Smarter Than You, page 419 by Albert Einstein. And he says, we cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. Yes.
419.
You can't do that. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So, did you hear about Obasanjo and Obi?
Of course not. It's
So,
all over.
All over, you know. Can we
over.
recreate that picture of Obasanjo trying to give Obi a peck? Like,
can we recreate
yeah,
what?
Like that picture we are looking at.
Can we what? I can't hear. Can we what? Hey, doctor.
I'm just trying to.
Welcome to Forsville Luxury Hotel. At Forsville Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forsville Luxury Hotel. We are located at #1 Adeola Bamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forsvillehotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forsville Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.